finally doing a lot of good work in identity management, not only back in India, but the worldwide. Post-COVID era, the entire identity management industry has been, phenomenally changed.
Hello everyone, I'm Srishti Mehta from TECHx Media covering Intersec 2026. Today I'm joined by Arvind Sharma, the technology head of Mantra Softwares. It's a pleasure to have you here, sir.
Hi, Christy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
All good. Thanks for this invite. Talking about conversation.
Our pleasure. Could you please let us know about what you do, what Mantra Softwares does, and how you guys are finding it at Intersec 2026?
If I really talk about my brief, the background from last 20 years, I'm working in a varied of, industry. Fundamentally, I'm a product designer with a pinch of, hunger for doing an innovation. Last couple of years with Mantra Softech, which is primarily doing a lot of good work in identity management, not only back in India, but the worldwide. With a good global presence of, more than 41 countries. We are pioneering a lot of national identity programs. Mantra's flagship products are basically biometric devices. Those are primarily used in a national ID programs for their enrollment authentication. Last couple of years, we are focusing on a solution-based designs, wherein the global customers come up with their, the problem statements. When they give us, the problem statement, we need to design and develop products to basically solve those problem statements. So most of the time, those are a business-related problem. There is also the challenges, such as, the cybersecurity, interoperability, and there is always a, global threat, the post-COVID era, right? So post-COVID era, the entire identity management industry has been, phenomenally changed. There is a lot of transformation. Transformation has been happened. While if you really look at back, a lot of time when you used to use your enrollment authentication, you are using a single biometric finger devices. Those were days wherein you are using a contact-based technology. But if you look at now, you are basically using a contactless technology, such as facial recognition devices. When you talk about a facial recognition devices, there are a lot of compliance requirements. And slowly and gradually, the entire generation is shifting from contact-based technology to contactless technology. While you are having a one level of authentication to multiple level of authentication. So yes, the next generation is seeing a lot of transformation and everybody is experiencing a new thing with the pinch of user experiences.
That's great. So knowing that you have a very forward-thinking mindset based on what you just said, how do you see the industry moving forward?
If you really look at that history, what is happening as we started, right? The product is no longer become a product which is just serving or solving a one problem statement. It's all about how do you are enriching the user experience, one of the most important aspects of the product. Second is the compliance requirement. Third is the global reach. So let's say, if I talk about particular, identity management products, what is happening here? Identity management products are also driven by geography. The way the user habits are there back in India, probably they may not be same user habits in UAE or maybe in an American market or maybe in a Latin American market. So designing, developing a product which can cater all different geographies, all different cultures, it's always challenging for product design company. That too, the identity management programs, right? So, you have to do a lot of studies. There is a lot of focus group discussion has been happening in the backdrop. We go to users, understands their need, how do they will interact with the product. And it has to be a seamless user experience as well. While we are doing all this homework in our design house, there are a lot of new compliance requirements are there. There are the GDPR compliance requirement. there are different security compliance requirements in UAE. If you talk about, if I talk about a CCTV cameras, it has to be integrated with CEDAR, right? That's one of the key requirements for a UAE market. So if I really talk about any new product development life cycle, and from a perspective wherein how do Mantra does it? So being in a Mantra, one who is already there in this industry from last 25 years, serving more than 41 countries, we understand this problem description. So that's how we are building our team, we are building our capabilities and skill sets. Most importantly, most of the product, what we introduce, right from conceptualization of that device to the manufacturing of that device, we do in-house. So that brings a lot of flexibility for us to give you the right product.
It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. We're TECHx Media from Intersec 2026. Stay tuned for more updates on technology and innovation.